Otun Akogun Ibadan Gadeyu Kayode Balogun. Thank you for joining us on the news this hour. Do you consider it the norm that a family is mourning as we speak, and then there's another one celebrating because of the prospect of emerging as the next Olubadan? Well, that is the way the world works. As somebody is celebrating and others will be crying. You have the saying in Ibadan that so while some people are crying, some people will be smiling. All these are part of human nature. But I am sad that the Olubadan has joined his ancestors. He was a very good man, a very, very articulate man. He was a military man in his younger days. And he has served Ibadan well throughout the steps that he took before becoming Olubadan. Because by the time he became Olubadan, was already 89 years old. But you will not see that when you see Baba in his elements. He was extremely agile, and until old age caught up with him, he was a very articulate and well-spoken man. I understand that there is a painstaking process known to all about how an Olubadan emerges. But are you concerned about the quick turnover, considering what we've seen in the past years? 2 days after his 90th birthday, about 5 days to clocking 1 year in office. Is attention being paid to the agility of those who make it to the throne?
Well, people must understand that the royal lineage is peculiar to us. There's nowhere else in the world that people are using this particular system. There are 33 steps, 11 on one side, 12 on the other side. And you have to climb the ladder one by one. That means that anybody who wants to become Olubadan must on his own line either climb the steps 11 times, or if it's the other line, climb the steps 12 times. So this will not take anything less than 30 years on the average. And it has nothing to do with age. I keep telling people that. It has to do with the grace of God. Because, like you said in the intro, about Dugade came in at 90, and he ruled for almost 10 years. And then another one came in when he was 60, and he ruled for only 6 months. It's the grace of God that normally guides those that will stay on the throne longer. But for an Ibadan person, for an Ibadan chief, that is somebody who is on the line of the throne. The ultimate thing is for them to become Olubadan. Because a lot of people, a lot of chiefs will die before they get to the Olubadan stage. And the family will have to go back to the end of the line. And we are talking about a city-state of about 2,000 mortgages. So they have to go back. If you have somebody on the line who has been climbing the line for 25, 27 years, and they get to a position of Balogun or position of Otun, and unfortunately they were deceased, that family will go back. So when you see people rejoicing, it's not because they are not sad about what happened to Olakunle the First. It's because they were happy that their own compound, their own clan, their own people, at least can say that they too have produced an Olubadan.
Indeed.
So a lot of people have been asking me, why are they rejoicing? I said, no, it has nothing to do with the Olubadan that joined his ancestors. It has to do with the opportunity that is now open to the new family to now be the Olubadan.
Interesting. And we are seeing Governor Makinde also making history in this regard, having witnessed the demise of 4 first-class Obas in Oyo State, 2 Olubadans, 1 Showun, and Alaafin of Oyo. Do you consider it generational or a coincidence? How do you think history will remember it?
It's just a coincidence. And the governor himself has said on many occasions that people should not tag him as the governor that buries kings. Because just what I'm saying,
he's also installing new ones.
But they just not like the tag. Because what people are saying is that it's Makinde, when Makinde was governor, that all the kings were joining their ancestors in quick succession. And I remember I said it in Oyo after the demise of the old Alaafin. I also said it when we are installing the new Alaafin, that people should stop impugning things into what is normally a natural process. Most of these guys are very old. They've been on the throne for a long time. You cannot really cheat biology or nature, as the case may be. So I think the governor should be giving some slack. because it was just a coincidence.
Indeed.
That he's the governor.
Absolutely.
When all these things are happening.
We have to go now, but you know, between him and the former governor, there was this huge controversy about how much impact the executive arm of government is having on the traditional titles in Oyo State, given the constitution and the laws. How do you see things play out in the coming years?
Well, whatever is being touted has been the problem with government has been resolved with the new law. Don't forget last year or last year, there was a schism between the Olubadan council when some of them said they cannot really allow Ladoja to be in the council because he was not a crowned king. But cool heads prevailed, he became a king, and now according to the law, is the next in line to become the Olubadan.
Kayode Balogun is the Otun Akogun Ibadan land. Thank you so much for talking to us.
It's always a pleasure to be here.